Hello everybody. I've got a busy day tomorrow, so I'm going to fix a dinner tonight that I can have leftovers for tomorrow so I don't have to worry about cooking and I don't have to make a sandwich to eat tomorrow. First of all, I'm going to put some water in the pot. Get that on and get it hot. And I took a package of chicken out of the freezer. I think it's just a couple of pieces here. It is the leg quarter, the thigh and the leg. And I'm just going to put that in there. And we're going to cook it up. I am going to add some garlic powder. I'm going to add some onion powder. I put about a half a teaspoon of each in there. I'm going to put some sea salt, is what I use. About a half a teaspoon. And a little bit of black pepper, and I'll probably add more pepper later. But I'm just going to bring this to a boil. Cut the temperature back down to like a low simmer. Get that pepper off of my hand before I end up with it in my eyes. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this boiling. I'm going to put it to a low boil, put the lid on it, and cook it till that chicken is basically falling apart. That's the way I want it. So, when my chicken is done, I'll bring you back. Well, y'all, I'm back. I think my chicken is done. But I'm not done with it yet. I mean, it's just cooked. So what I'm going to have to do is get my chicken out of my pot. And let it start cooling off a little bit. Because I've got to debone it. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and put me some butter. Yep, that's right. That was almost a half a stick of butter in there. But that's okay. It's going to be real good. I got all that pepper and other stuff sticking to the top of the pot where it was boiling. Get me some rice. See, where's my rice? Oh, let's see. I'm going to put, I think, about a cup, maybe a cup and a half of rice in there. And this time I've got natural brown long grain rice. Just plain old brown long grain rice. Great value. That's 1 cup. That's a cup and a half. That'll be plenty. I may have to add just a little bit more water in there, because I don't know if I've got quite 2 cups of water in here. But I've got to taste that, just for the seasonings in it. Gotta have me some salt. Because remember, I did not put garlic salt, I put plain garlic in there. Now, let me taste it. Yeah, that's a lot better. But this this chicken, ooh, it is pretty hot right now. A little bit too hot for me to do much with it. But you see it just pulls apart basically. And I'm doing that so it'll cool off a little bit better. Because I want to get the skin off of it. I don't want the skin left in it. The only way I'll eat chicken skin is if it's fried crispy. And then I might eat it. I gotta get something to put that in. Put all these little scrap pieces in that I don't want to put back in my pot for my chicken. With my chicken. Don't want that in there. That is the at least my stove is clean. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop it right back in the pot as I get it off of the bone here. It's really hot. I don't have to break it up in little pieces. It's cooked so much that it'll probably come apart in pieces anyway after it's put in there and cooked. I usually just get my fingers in it, but usually it's cooler than this. I can't do that when it's right out of the pot. Oh, I don't want that piece of skin in there. That one almost got by me. Ugh. Can't hold on to my tongs here. Let's see if I can handle this chicken. If it's cool enough, because I can't do much with the rest of it with that fork. Woo, that's hot. It is hot, y'all. Woo, that's hot. Hot, hot, hot. But there's quite a bit of meat on a leg quarter. A lot more than you think. I want that piece. The rest of that can go in there. And my pot's almost boiling. I gotta have it boiling. Put my rice in. This is such a simple, easy dish. A good southern dish. And I'm going to put about half a cup of water in there. Bring it up to a boil. Do that later. Oh man. Because you know you got to boil your rice. You got to bring it to a boil. Then you cut it back to a simmer, cover it, and leave it for about 15-20 minutes until your rice is done. Basically when the water is pretty much cooked out of it. This is basically a poor man's meal here. But it's something I love. I grew up eating chicken and rice and I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. Southern comfort food. Because usually you sit down with a hot pan of biscuit. Oh, that's so good. Put you some hot butter in, some butter in those hot biscuits. Homemade biscuits. And you got yourself a good Southern comfort meal. You can eat you a corn on the cob or some green beans or anything with it too. A lot of times I just sit down and eat it by itself. If I have a pan of biscuit, oh my God. I can eat 2 or 3 hot buttered biscuit with a bowl of chicken and rice. Turn that up a little to get it boiling. But you got some pretty good sized pieces of chicken in there. So really all you need to go with it is your, and I think I left some skin on that piece. I've got to do something about that. Not going to be able to handle that. That skin, woo! And it's hot, hot, hot. Now, yeah, that all was just the skin off of it. Don't want that in there. That got by me. It was so hot I couldn't take the good time to get all that bad stuff out of there. I just can't handle boiled chicken skin. That's all there is to it. And I don't want this piece in there. That's part of the bone. I don't know how I got that in there. But I mean, this makes enough chicken and rice for at least 2 people or more. Especially if you want seconds, you know, maybe just 2 people. If you eat just 1 spoonful of it, you make enough for 4. Okay, it's starting to boil good. So I'm going to cover it. I'm going to turn it down a little. And I'm going to let it cook until my rice is done. That'll be about 15-20 minutes. Just the normal time you would cook a cup of rice. Well, I'm back. Because I believe my rice is done. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off. Most of the water has boiled out of it. Oh, and while the camera was off, I didn't want to turn it back on just to add that, but I did put in a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. Now, you don't have to put it in there, but I love to put a little bit of extra help flavoring using the chicken bouillon in any chicken dish that I fix. So I did put some in there. I was looking for something to... Oh, well, let's see what we can find up here. And I'll tell you that what, eating this with some hot buttered biscuit, and I thought I had a fork up here and I don't. But eating some of this chicken and rice, old Southern comfort food, chicken and rice. And I'm sorry about the hazy look in my camera, but it's the lights in here. But don't that look good, y'all? Look at that big piece of chicken right there. Southern comfort food. Cheap, easy, quick, no fuss, but it's so good. Dear Lord, bless this food I'm about to eat, and bless all the YouTubers. Amen. Y'all take a bite. Steaming hot chicken and rice. Can't get any southern than that. Mmm. But chicken and rice, Southern comfort food, y'all. If you never had any, you need to make you some because it is so good. And you see, I made a whole pot full of chicken and rice with just a huge leg quarter. That's a thigh and a chicken leg. And I used 1.5 cups of rice. Now you can use white rice, any kind of rice you want. I just so happen to have brown long grain rice, so that's what I used, 1.5 cups. And of course a tablespoon of chicken bouillon, pepper, salt to your taste, about 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and there you go. That is so good. My kids grew up eating this too because I grew up eating it. But when your income is kind of low, chicken and rice is a good something to put on your table for lunch, for supper, along with a hot pan of biscuit. Homemade biscuits even better. And I'll probably make me some homemade biscuits tomorrow to go with my leftover chicken and rice because I'm going to have enough for several more meals off of it. Y'all, that is Southern meals right there. Southern cooking. Southern cooking at its best. No fuss. Not expensive, but it's so good and comforting. Come over here and show you that what's in this pot. Don't that look good, y'all? A whole pot full of chicken and rice. I'm going to have several meals off of that. Several more meals. And I didn't even need a whole chicken. Not even 1/2 chicken. There's quite a bit of meat on the thigh and a chicken leg if it's a pretty good size one. And that was a pretty good size chicken quarter. Leg quarter. So there you go. Southern comfort food, chicken and rice. Fix you some. You'll love it. And we'll see you next time. Bye now.